Today I'm going to tell you about Reggie the race car. It's a 1990 Nissan 240 SX. Used to be a drift car. I got it for $1,000 as a roller. Took it to James B chassis. Got a 25.5 cage put in. It's got a 90,000 mile junkyard LS. It's got stock rods, stock pistons, stock cranks, stock heads. It's got a cam from JFR. It's got studs, just some ARP studs, and some PAC 1218 springs. That's all that's been done to the long block of the motor. It's got an Edelbrock Super Vic intake and elbow. It's got a, I believe it's a Edelbrock 92mm throttle body and a Precision 85mm turbo I got used off Facebook. It's got 16 Bosch 220 injectors. A Power Glide transmission built here by Transpro in Terrell. It's got a PTC converter. It's got independent rear S14 subframe. It's got Q45 passenger side axle. It's got the twin turbo 300ZX driver side axle. It's got a Q45 diff with the 369 gears. Weld racing wheels. Powered by megasquirt MS3X 3.0 that I built myself. It's got an arc panel in there now for controlling some of the fans, but eventually we're going to move that over to the megasquirt. And I think that's about it. It's a pretty basic setup. Works really well. I'll show you around a little bit. Motor, turbo, everybody loves sticking out the hood. Got Kirky seats. Got all the interior. Got a race pack dash. Her shifter. Shift solenoid. It's got a radio. Usually running on Bluetooth for the cruises and stuff. Well, Vitesse's in the back, 275 Pros. Badass full throttles in the front. I like these wheels a lot. That Reggie the race car Instagram, if y'all want to get on there. 10-gallon fuel cell, good enough for a 40-mile cruise on methanol. This is an air tank, a little 1-gallon tank with a mini compressor here, and this powers the air shifter and the wastegate. All the megasquirt box is back here. You can't see it, I just have a cable run out to the front, a couple of relays for the injectors and whatnot, and the fans are all powered off the arc panel there. Can't really get a good view of that. I'll show you under the hood. Pro Charger blow off valve. Precision 85. Here I've got dump and fill valves controlled by the megasquirt from DIYAutotune.com. I've got IDS everywhere. Badass stuff right here. Double adjustable. I think that has probably helped us the most in racing, being able to tweak those. And the support from those guys is awesome as well. I got a 60mm eBay wastegate. It had a problem here with being too small on the exit, so we cut it off and put this flame director here. There's a KB racing log in there that I've modified several times, moving the wastegate into different places. Got Edelbrock rails down here, and then some custom homemade rails up here for the second row of injectors. 16 total, the 220 Bosch deals that the sloppy mechanics were rolling with for a while. I got a Aeromotive belt drive pump down here, and then the big Aeromotive regulator here, and it runs on alcohol, M1 methanol. It's worked out real well. I haven't had a lot of problems with not having an intercooler or anything like that. Got a purse line lock, and then got this badass catch can here. I've got a bigger one, I just haven't had time to get around to putting it on. Got a Corvette 98 vet manifold here. It goes under the pan down there and over to the driver's side in the back. And that's about it. It's a pretty basic combo. It weighs 3,006 pounds with me in it, ready to go. And as you can see here, if you can, there's a stack of metal, 2 pieces of metal that weigh 50 pounds each to get to weight. Let's see if you can see it over here a little better. Not really. That's about it. It's the ex-drift car. Having fun racing. Doing no prep. Reggie the race car is named after Reggie Ledoux. It's the killer from True Detective Season 1. If you follow that, it was a crazy guy with a mask running around in his underwear, killing people. So we needed to have a fierce, scary sounding name. And I liked Reggie Ledoux. I liked True Detective, so that's where it comes from. Show you one little tidbit here. Reggie Ledoux.